Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Cherrika Brown, of course, and we're not on another episode of Cherrika Be Talking. Y'all know I be talking, but today I am answering a question that was left on my video, my last video, about 5 signs that you may be settling in your relationship. If you haven't already, make sure you go check that video out. I'm going to read his question and then I'm going to answer it, y'all. So he wrote, and I quote, "Confession. I'm struggling right now over whether to date a girl I like as a friend, but I'm not really into romantically because I'm afraid I may never have a chance with any other woman, or at least that it will be a really long time before I do. I don't know for sure that she feels that way about me, but there's a chance that something might happen if I pursue a relationship, and I already went out with her once." He put in parentheses, but didn't call it a date. "And she seemed to enjoy it. I feel like I'm being forced to choose between either perpetual singleness or being with someone I don't really want to be with. Both options are miserable, and I wonder if there's something wrong with me for not being into her. But which option will be less miserable in the long run?" Woo! I want to start this by thanking you for your question and for viewing this video. Well, my last video. Hopefully you subscribe. Yeah, let me sit this over here and I'm going to answer your question. Ooh. That made me think of that TikTok. Hold up! Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. But for real, ooh. I feel like we all have those people that we just think are cool as friends, but we don't really want to date them. So that's normal in a sense. However, when you consider being with a person, especially because you don't think you will find anyone else, that's a form of settling. And whereas you may think you are doing this woman a favor, it is actually very selfish of you to pursue a relationship with someone that you're not attracted to in every sense of having a romantic partner. Personally, I won't even go out with someone I don't feel like I could be interested in actually being with or seeing a future with. I always think long term with everything that I do. But with me, the mental connection is most important, even though the physical matters. Because for me, the mental and the emotional bond are the beginning stages that builds up to the romance. Unless I'm simply just not attracted to this guy, I really can't look at him, or, he just really just not all that, or what I can work with for real, then I'm like, nah, it's a no for me. Whereas I know most men are sexual and they consider romance first. It's just, I understand that love is created, it's not found. So I don't expect to just see somebody and think, oh my God, and start fantasizing about certain things. Whereas I know a lot of men may do that. Now, I'm not sure if you're saying that you tried it out before, or if you're saying just off appearance that you're not romantically attracted. So I'm not gonna think that you all did anything just because it was the first date. I don't know if y'all already knew each other or there was history before y'all decided to date one another or what. So I'm just gonna assume that this is off of appearance, that you're not romantically attracted to her. And honestly, she may have enjoyed the date and could have felt connected to you, or she could just be really cool people that make people feel comfortable around her. So I would say don't flatter yourself with feeling like she just enjoyed this date, because she possibly did. Most women on a date, if they did enjoy it, they do show that they enjoy it in some kind of way. But I will also say if she's just like friendly or outgoing or whatever, don't flatter yourself, because it could be that she was just enjoying the time out because she's out anyway, so why not enjoy it? However, if you are second guessing being with her, she can sense that, and that's probably the reason why you can't really tell how she feels about you. She's protecting her heart, as she should. Also, as women, we know if someone enjoys a time out with us, they'll typically schedule a second date and actually make it known that we are going on a date. So even if the first one wasn't like a formal date, a date is a date. We understand that. Just from common sense, if you go and spend time with someone that you could possibly be interested in, it's a date. Whether it's a burger joint or a steakhouse, a date is a date. Now, You used a very powerful word. You said miserable. Anytime you feel like someone could bring you misery, don't be with that person. Please don't. Also, there's nothing wrong with being single. Use your single season to focus on yourself and becoming a better you. You never know what's in store for you. In fact, your best self will attract the best the world has to offer for you. So it's okay. Go through being single for a while. Embrace that. Become your better self. Work out, eat right, get into the word. Look at these type of videos that feed you some good knowledge in the relationship world. Learn more about relationships and healthy relationships and what it takes to be in one. And then you'll attract someone that's equally yoked to you and someone that you see a future with and someone that you can imagine being with. Like, it's not going to be miserable. It's not going to feel like you don't have any options. Now, I do want to point out what you said, and I quote, "I'm afraid I may never have a chance with any other woman." What makes you feel that way? Is there someone else you're in love with? Or are you lusting after? Are you into women that, in your opinion, aren't on your level possibly? What are your insecurities that you need to work on? Are you attracted to women that may not be attracted to you? You know, it's been said that we tend to want what we can't have or we don't need. So I think you need to go through your single season and focus on becoming your best self and let a relationship fall into place without you forcing it. When you find a one, you won't have to second guess it. You'll just know. You won't feel like it consists of a miserable future. So I do want you to answer those questions. You don't necessarily have to tell me your answer, but I want you to actually ponder on them and answer them so you can know and learn some things about yourself and see where you are standing in your season, where you at right now. Now, I do want to point out, it's almost like you painted a picture of the lady that you went on a date with without even describing her. And it seems as if she's just not that girl to you. Like, she's not it. So to answer your question, choosing her over yourself would definitely be the more miserable option in the long run. And you would be wasting her time and blocking her from meeting her husband, and could be blocking yourself from meeting your wife. This young lady that you see as a great friend could grow to hate you if you selfishly pursue a relationship with her just to end up leaving her the moment that you are romantically attracted to someone else. Like they say, there's a thin line between love and hate, and a heart is not to be played with. So I always say, if you're not certain, don't do it. But thank you so much for tuning in and actually asking a question that had a lot to it. I still had a few questions to your question to get a few more details so I could have answered it like in depth. However, if you do have any further questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram at Cherrika_Brown for a private coaching session. And y'all know I'll be back because I be talking. Peace.